Welcome to the intro video for the Infinite Actuaries Life Risk Management Seminar. My name's Zach Fisher, and I'll be the primary instructor for this seminar. And we'll actually have two different teachers for this seminar. So on the top here, I have a picture of Eddie. And for those of you who have already maybe taken some of the other life track exams, you might be very familiar with Eddie because he's the Infinite Actuaries teacher for all of the other life track exams. And so you may have already gotten a chance to work through some of his materials and get some familiarity. And we'll be working together on the Life Risk Management Seminar. And we're hoping that by working together, we'll be able to provide you an even stronger seminar with more practice, more details, so you can get prepared and pass on exam day. And so now let's jump into a multiple choice question. How many pages are on the LRM syllabus? Is it under 500, 500 to 600, 600 to 700, or over 700? And so the answer is D, over 700. And this is just a 2-hour exam, and there's still lots and lots of material on it and things to prepare for exam day. And you definitely don't want to be looking like this person and getting lost and buried underneath all the material and trying to figure out how can I pass on exam day. And so we've developed lots of different course contents to get you prepared for this exam. And so for course contents, there's a study schedule with a customizable start date, and so you can input whenever you're planning to start your studying, and it will give you a schedule to make sure that you stay on track, leave yourself enough time to review and prepare for the exam. One thing that I did want to note about the study schedule is that it's available for download in our sample section even before you register for the TIA seminar. And so I definitely recommend taking a look and making sure that you are leaving yourself enough time to prepare for the exam. I know it's only a 2-hour exam, but I wouldn't underestimate LRM. Definitely leave yourself some buffer time to prepare and review for this exam because there's a lot of material to get through even for a 2-hour exam. We also have a detailed study guide included in the seminar, and so that's what you would probably think of as a more traditional study manual, where it's a fairly lengthy PDF that's going to be going through each of the syllabus readings and the most granular level of detail. And so we've gone through each of the readings, summarized the key information, and then besides that, we've also added commentary for areas we know there could be some confusion, and so we've added some clarification notes as well, some examples as well to give you some practice. And so the detailed study guide is going to contain that most granular level of detail, summarizing each reading, but also having some commentary from the instructors as well, and then also some practice questions and some drill problems embedded within the detailed study guide as well. And then there are videos and handouts also included for each of the readings on the syllabus. And for many of the readings, we have multi-part video series to really give you lots more detail, to give you some practice and more depth as we go through the videos. And we also include handouts for the video slides as well within the course. There's a past SOA exams breakdown spreadsheet. And so students do really like this because you might encounter a reading as you go through the material, and maybe you're struggling with that reading, and you might be wondering, well, how could this be tested? And so we have a spreadsheet that includes the past questions that are relevant based on the current syllabus. And so you can see what readings were tested on what exams, and then that can give you some practice to see how things could be tested. And so we've broken down the past LRM exams and then also the past ERM exams as well. So if you do have some extra time, then you can also look at the past ERM questions because there are many that are relevant. There's a lot of cross between the two exams. And so there's lots of past exam questions that the SOA has written that you can use to give you some practice. And then we've also created our own TIA practice questions as well. And so we have a full-length practice exam with solutions. We have lots of drill problems embedded within the seminar. And then we also have a few supplementary questions as well that are exam style. And so there's lots of practice in the seminar so that you can make sure you're solidifying the key knowledge from the syllabus readings. We additionally have flashcards included within the course. And then we have videos on exam taking tips and strategy. There's a course forum, and so as you go through the syllabus, you might have questions about the reading, and it's possible that answers already exist to your questions on our course forum, and you can also ask new questions as well if you aren't able to find answers to some of your existing questions. It's a great way also to interact with other students, see if they have similar questions, and I'm monitoring the forum all the time as well, and you can expect responses within 24 to 48 hours on the course forum. And then I also obviously will have email support, and so feel free to email me if you have any questions as you're going through the seminar. And then lastly, cheesy jokes are also included for free within the seminar. And so you'll see many by Eddie and me as you go through and study for this exam, and hopefully that will make things a little bit lighter and more interesting. And so besides the key course contents, I did just want to briefly mention a couple of the key features that we've recently added to the TIA seminars. And so one is the variable speed feature. And so you can basically listen to videos on up to 2 times speed, and you can also slow it down to 0.75 times. And so maybe if you're going through the material for the second or third time and you're familiar with it, then you might want to be able to go through things more quickly. And so this is just a feature that's available, and students have really liked it to help speed up and slow down studying depending on if they're familiar with the material or maybe struggling and want to have a little bit more time to think through things. And then one other feature that we've recently added as well is the Infinite Actuary app. And so some of the key features are shown here in the description. Definitely, I recommend searching for it on the App Store and downloading it and giving it a try. And one of the main features that's helpful is that you can download videos and listen to them offline. So maybe if you're going on a long flight or commuting to work or going somewhere where you know you might not have great Wi-Fi, then this could be a great way to use your downtime and study for the exam. And so that wraps up just a brief recap of the key course contents included in this seminar. And we know that there are ever increasing demands on actuaries, and you can have lots of things to juggle on top of studying for exams. And you could have a family, you could get sick while you're studying for the exam, but really the important thing is to stay positive, keep moving, and to have a good attitude throughout your exam process. So thank you for listening to the TIA LRM intro video. We hope that you choose TIA so we can help you get one step closer to your FSA, get that great personalized text from the SOA, and get back to relaxing and enjoying your post-exam life.